Hello, my name is Sarah Budding, and I am the project manager at the Economic Development Alliance of Lincoln County and also the manager of the commercial property listings through Business Oregon's tool, Oregon Prospector. So today I would like to run through how to utilize that tool for seeing for sale and for lease commercial properties in the Lincoln County. So the easiest way to get there is just to Google search Oregon Prospector, and it will be the first one to come up. From there, it will take you to Business Oregon's landing page where you can select what you'd like to view. And I find the easiest way to view Lincoln County listings is just to scroll down to Lincoln County. From here, this will take you to Business Oregon's main profile of Lincoln County. And there are a lot of great tabs and some pretty awesome resources and information here that are great to look through. But if you are looking for the commercial properties, we'll go down to Find Properties. And from there, that will load the main Oregon Prospector page of all of the Lincoln County properties. You can sort the listings by maximum size, the city, the date added, and things like that. And so here's all the listings there and some basic information. You can see when you are hovering over one, it will show you in the map where it is located in the county. And if you would like to use the map feature, there are also map layers where you can add different layers of different economic data, and then you can move through different points of the county. If you zoom in here, it will show you how many are kind of in a city or in a close cluster of the area. The difference between the blue and the green is that green is vacant land and blue is buildings. And so if you want to go to a specific one here, you just click on the two. It'll show you the two in the area. So we're here in Kernville, and then let's look at a specific property. So you can click on it or the name or view details, and that will take you to the main page for the property. And from here you can see the property pictures that are available, the description of the property, some details on the size, and also the sale or for lease information here. I always also try to include the zoning information because that's pretty important, and then also the contacts for the company that listed this property. You can also look at the documents attached here, and there is generally a document to the original printed listing from the original realtor listed as well. You can do street view, map view, multiple ways to see the property here. You can export it in PDF, you can get it printed, or you can share it through email. And if you go back to the properties here, it will take you there. You can either decide to just research Lincoln County to get back, or you can search as I move the map. From there, if you just keep scrolling out, it will show you how many are in this general area here, and you'll get back to the main amount of properties. So I highly encourage you to use this tool. It is free, and it is just advertising any for sale or for lease commercial properties in the area. So if you're interested in learning more or interested in listing your own for sale or for lease commercial property, please reach out to me at Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, at businesslincolncounty.com. You can also reach out to me at info@businesslincolncounty.com, and we would love to work with you on how to best utilize this tool for whatever your needs are. So I also wanted to run through the back end of the Oregon Prospector listings from the property manager's perspective. So if you are interested in uploading your for sale or for lease commercial properties, you can know what kind of information you can list on that listing. So it starts with the property name, which is generally just the address, but if you do have a specific property name, it can be added. It then puts it onto an interactive map based on the latitude and longitude. You can choose either a building or vacant land, which will then determine if the minimum and maximum square is in square feet or acres. You can have a property description that is as long or as short as you would like. From there, you can also do property subtypes, and this is also something that you can categorize your searches based off on the other end. And then the bottom here goes into whether you are selling or leasing and if you have specific terms for that. From here, there is a lot of information that you can add to your property. This is all optional, but the more you have, the better. So that goes more into the for sale and for lease terms. And then in the building details, you can break it down into certain sections of your building if you would like, or get into more specific things like floor load bearing capacity, drive-in doors, loading docks. And a lot of this is for more industrial properties, but if you have it, it is great to list it and describe it. It also goes into ADA compliance and sprinklers. And if you have something that is not listed in one of these categories that you would like to include in your building description, you can go ahead and put it into any of these text boxes here. Site details goes more into if it's in an industrial park or what is more available to develop on the lot itself. Incentives based on the property that you have. Transportation, also for more industrial type buildings, but it is good to know how far are you from an airport, how far are you from an interstate, a highway, rail access, things like that. Utilities goes into who is your provider for such, and if you do have certain things like water, telecom, fiber optics. Other goes into if you're in a floodplain and wetlands and things like that. I always try to include the zoning, which for this specific property is C1 commercial. And then lastly, you can go into contacts of either the property owner or the property agent. And from there, you can choose to add as many photos as you would like. You can also add documents if that is applicable as well. Any videos, if you would like a virtual tour of your property, site boundaries, and 3D models. There is really a lot that you can add onto your property here. So if you have a for sale or for lease commercial property in Lincoln County, I urge you again to reach out to me at Sarah, SARAH, at businesslincolncounty.com, or you can email info@businesslincolncounty.com, and we will work with you to get your property listed on Oregon Prospector for free. Thank you.